That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, okay, we prophesied against war and evil and pestilence, but you coming up talking about, you guys look great. Like, I didn't even know. I'm like, I thought that was a, what the fuck is that?
Right, I thought it was a little kid.
I thought it was a kid. It sounded like a fucking white woman, man.
Yeah, because women are childish, man.
And then she probably don't even talk like that, man. She probably, you know what I noticed, bro? Like when chicks are into like certain things, they adopt the persona of that shit.
Yeah.
There was this one chick a long time ago. She used to go to high school with me, man. And you know, we used to deal here and there. You know, little casual shit. She was so in love with Nicki Minaj to the point she started changing her voice like that, man. Them fucking demons.
Yeah.
I'm like, stop it, you don't even talk like that. But that's how she started talking.
Right.
She really believed that.
Right.
So that demon, who's to say like she even talk like? I mean, she's so gone, man. That's Jake.
Yeah, tell her she can't eat pork. Watch her voice turn deep and shit. Get yelling at your ass.
Neck bobbing, point a finger at you.
Yeah, that bitch sound like James Earl Jones.
She was a nigga woman that tried to be white. I can tell that for her spirit. That's what my ex-demons was talking.
Yeah. And them the worst ones, man.
Women are childish, man. Like it's susceptible as a child is to influence. That's how women are.
Yeah.
Whatever's the going fad of this place, that's what they're gonna adopt.
And they don't think we know that. Like if y'all ever dealt with a woman in a situation, you tell her that women are like kids, they don't fucking believe that shit.
Yeah, that's an offense.
Yeah, it's like an offense, but reality of it is you go out with homegirls and you adopt that same persona, man.
Right.
You do the same shit. Yeah.
That's why they can't keep no friends, man.
You can't keep no friends, man. That's why a lot of you women are in denial, man. But you know what? This what's happening finna come to America because what's gonna happen? The Most High is gonna destroy America first, economically, man. That needs to happen. War ain't enough to convince you people because in your mindset, that's over there in Ukraine. That's over there in Kremlin.
Yeah,
that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah, they ain't on the block.
Yeah.
But then the nigga end up paying $10 next week. Then all of a sudden they want to write letters to the White House.
That's right,
when
man.
Muppet Boy in the office, he can't do a goddamn thing. What he gonna do?
Yeah,
That nigga shitting himself right now.
He can't do anything.
Yeah. And that's beautiful because that's the scripture speak about 7 plagues hitting this place before the final plague.
Yeah.
So it's not good enough with just the missiles, man. Several plagues gonna hit this place, man, before the missiles come.
The missiles just gonna finish it off because what's gonna happen, the Most High say is gonna bring low the haughtiness of the terrible, man. These people pride is gonna be humble.
That's right.
Because that's in because when gas prices continue to go up, food's gonna go up, it's gonna be riots in the street, then you people gonna start to know what it was, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's right. That's why and we're here to warn you about all these things. That's why I just bring out that precept, man. Because we prophesied of war, of evil, and of pestilence. Just like Jake pulled up a little while ago. He's like, oh, you want this to come? Oh, well, we just read this with the scripture.
You saw the niggas out? Niggas look like. These niggas out they damn mind, man.
Y'all want this shit to happen?
Yes.
How the fuck we gonna stop it from happening? What you gonna do to stop it from happening?
Right.
You know, we might as well let y'all motherfuckers know the truth and what it is. We ain't gonna sugarcoat the shit. Motherfuckers, it's gonna happen, and the nukes is gonna come one day.
Guess what? We ain't afraid.
That nigga said y'all got y'all
we ain't losing sleep over this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, they could say a nuclear missile, they could say nuclear water, we ain't losing sleep, man. Look, we're tired, man. I'm fucking tired of this goddamn place, man.
Right.
It couldn't come quicker. I pray that it keeps going.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nothing happening for real.
Right.
This ain't nothing, man. This has been happening.
Yep.
I got a precept. This is the book of Psalms 140:1. It says, deliver me, O Yahawah, from the evil man.
Yeah.
Who's the evil man? This damn Edomite, man.
That's right.
He's the evil man. Evil E. Evil sleazy E.
Right.
And it says, preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart, and continually they are gathered together for war.
Continually, man. Continually.
Continually, man.
It's that man. That's why we know that this current situation is gonna brew up, man. This ain't something that's gonna die down because it said these people are continuing for war, man. They can't help but to be at odds with each other.
That's right, man.
Right. And makes sense too though, because like they said, man, the Russians, like Apostle Hart broke it down. He said them fucking Russians, man, them spatting that, hey man, that shit, they're bred for this.
Yeah.
That's in their blood, man. They
man.
love to go to war. They over there loving this shit, man.
Yeah.
Bombs them, they're in the middle of their blessing.
That's right.
This is what they created to do. So let them all blow each other up, man.
Right.
You niggas ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey man, them Russians, they more in tune with the blessing of Esau than you fucking Americans, man.
That's right.
Esau, they got guns and shit, but these Russians like actually are ready for war and shit, man.
That's right, man. It's in the spirit.
The American devil, they worry about putting the fucking Botsy boy over the Department of Energy, man.
Right.
That chump. But you know what? That's good they got him in there because you know what? Based on his emotions, he just hit the fucking button, man.
Yeah. That's right, man.
You know?
Yeah, because like, when you look at that, what's that UFC fighter that just won all the shit? He's a Russian cat.
Khabib.
Khabib, yeah. But that motherfucker was wrestling bears when he was a kid. He got videos and shit.
Yeah, he in tune, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what America's dealing with.
He in tune.
This country's going to what, the mighty man of teaming? And what are you gonna do with that, man? America can't do with that.
Right.
You got motherfucking niggas in the military twerking, shaking their ass. Men.
Right.
Video on Instagram, this motherfucker's twerking like a bitch. Rolling his ass and tossing it up.
But wait, peep this though. But hey, that's spiritual though. You know why?
That's wicked,
Because
yeah.
hey, the Most High is exposing America for what it is.
Yeah. Right.
So the other nations, they're even emboldened against this place. I'm like, wait a minute, they got men in the middle. Back in World War II, hey man, if you was an American devil, you were winning.
Right.
In World War II, that was like the thing when Esau was, Esau was like really popping shit then.
Yeah.
You see the Edomite, you put your head down like, nigga, you can't look him in the face.
That's right.
Yeah, he'll kill your ass. Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Now the Most High got it so beautiful. Hey, you got army sergeants and shit. Upload TikTok videos. That's a nigga. Matter of fact, show the camera, man.
This is America's military, man.
Man, that's y'all niggas.
That's wicked,
That's
man.
Drew Tahada right there, man.
That's a dude. That ain't a woman. That's a fucking dude.
Hell no, bro.
Hey, but that's the
Hell
spirit
no.
because now you see why the Lord he separated the beast from the whore of Babylon, man. Because there's going to be a particular sect of Edomites that's just going to be wilding the fuck out. Like, you know, you go out to a group, you're the beast, right? All these nations of Esau, but you got one nigga talking shit, drunk, spilling shit everywhere, just causing problems for everybody, man.
Yeah, slap.
That's what the whore of Babylon is, man. You become a liability.
Hey,
You're a decayed version of what your former self was, and the Russians have not lost their edge of the sword.
Nah, they getting it back.
But these Americans, you've decayed, man. You're basically drunk, throwing up on yourself. You're not in any fighting shape, man.
Yeah, they done. They basically Batman out of shape, man. And that's the spirit though, because like since the early '90s, after the Cold War, man, and after the Gulf War, the Cold War, and then in the mid '90s, Russia was pretty much they were just like in hibernation mode. America was basically slapping them coins under the table and say, "Well, here, you take care of this, do this, X, Y, and Z." That way, they kept them docile. They basically was. How can I say? They basically try to tranquilize it to the bear to keep him asleep. But now the bear is awoken now, man.
Yeah.
That's why these nations are waking up, because once Russia rise up to the mantle, them other nations gonna back it because America's been exposed, man. That's that scripture, Isaiah 47, when it goes into basically raise up the skirt, the thigh, make bare the legs, roughly paraphrasing.
Right.
Exposing the wickedness, man. Because when those Russian generals and them Iranians and them motherfucking North Koreans see that twerking shit, they laugh at this place, man. They said, these are the people that's gonna have a chance against us. Bro.
That's Putin got them Russians back where they need to be, man.
Yeah.
They don't need to be out there docile like you said.
Yeah, Putin, man, that fucking dude rides stallions and shit.
Man.
He trained, he do that, what do you call it, what's that swordsman game, man? It's called, it's based on
Fencing.
Fencing, yeah.
Fencing, okay,
This
yeah.
nigga Biden don't do that. Biden in no kind of shape.
None of them presidents was doing none
Putin
of
was
that shit.
former
Only-
like KGB.
KGB, yeah, that's a special agent, man.
Right.
Only thing Biden know how to do is lock niggas up.
Right.
That's it. The only thing he know how to do is push a jab, but he can barely do that right.
Shit on himself.
Yeah.
Forget what he just said.
You don't find that man dead in his office some goddamn
Right.
where, man.
If you got one leader, he's leading by example through strength, and another nigga can barely read the teleprompter, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, hey,
Babylon, bro.
what Trump
Babylon.
say? Trump said this would never happen.
Yeah,
No, why?
yeah.
Yeah.
Trump would have went to war, man.
Right.
Trump would have
Yeah, he like, hell no.
Trump would have went to war,
Yeah,
man.
all you-
Trump was probably the last of the real Edomite devil, man. Hey, Trump was that was y'all best hope, man.
Yeah,
How y'all dropping with Trump, man?
Y'all got him out of there. Y'all see
Shit,
it,
man. Trump was probably y'all best what to make America barely great again, bro.
Right.
Hey, cause Putin and Trump, they were communicating well, man.
Right.
But Putin, he don't respect no joke peasy, man.
Right.
Yeah,
You got a nigga woman as president too, vice
Hell
president.
nah.
Man, I got precept.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Right, man. The
Right.
sinners are you Jakes, man, and you other nations, man. Because, hey, America's saying God we trust. You put the man to a slogan that we believe in a higher power, but you ain't keeping no laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Because if you were really of the Lord, you wouldn't have imminent nuclear destruction coming, man.
That's right.
Because if you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord ain't gonna have nobody invade your fucking gates.
There goes to show what God they was talking about. Their God is Baal.
Yep, the devil, man.
It ain't of they wasn't talking about YAHAWASHI when they made that quote. They was talking about the spiritual demon Satan. That's who they represent. This is
Right.
And it makes sense when you pay attention to all these wicked ass laws that pass. It's to worship Satan, man.
Right.
It's demonic shit. They believe that they've gotten their power driven from the left hand side. That's why they meet at Bohemian Grove and all these wicked ass places.
Yep.
It's gonna be a pleasure to see you devils go. I love seeing the look on your faces, man. You try to hold
Right.
it together, but like I said, y'all think y'all gonna get Trump back in there in 2024. Hey, if he so happens to win that next election, man, they gonna put him, they gonna throw him in there. But America's gonna already be past the beyond point of fixing.
Yeah. It's already at that point.
I mean,
now.
honestly, man, by 2024, we might not even have a dollar. So no matter who you put
Yeah.
up in there, it ain't gonna really make no difference at that point. Because if you
Willing,
put
man.
Trump back in there, what he gonna de-escalate the war? No. Tensions are gonna already be too high. To the point, let's say if they at war up for a couple of years, they ain't gonna have no goddamn election, man. They gonna suspend that shit.
Right.
Because the National Authorization Act is gonna be activated, so they can't have an election.
Yep.
Isaiah 13:10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Right, because that wisdom and understanding, man. That's why it says how the understanding perish from teaming, roughly paraphrasing. Because, hey, they ain't gonna have no answers on how to stop this war. Because it ain't of them, it's of the Most High. That's why it tells you, man, that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man, because the Most High is turning the hearts and minds of these kings, man.
That's right.
The Most High is putting it on the spirit of Putin to make that move, man. And he's putting the spirit on Biden to put more sanctions, so therefore it can be deflective, so the American economy can collapse, man. Because right now, if this goes on soon, like long enough, the economy is gonna collapse, man.
Yep.
Period. Because hey, they're gonna need assets, they're gonna need value to go to war.
Right.
And where they gonna pull it from? What budget they gonna pull it from?
Right. So they already have the solution for when that happens, man.
Yeah.
Because money's already bullshit anyway. So what happens when the economy as we know it today collapses, man? It's gonna be a whole new system.
Yep. And that's
You know?
gonna be the MOTB. That's when we wait. That's when we gonna start pissing on you people, man.
Yeah.
Because like the apostle said, everybody gotta get tested before the nukes come.
Right.
Because how you going? You ain't gonna slip. You ain't gonna just coincidentally end up on the chariot, man. You gotta prove yourself.
No tribulation, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nah, man. It's gotta. Yeah.
Nah, you gotta go through some shit, man. You ain't just gonna bypass it. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Nah, bro. That's that shit Nate was teaching.
It say through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom.
So don't get it twisted, brothers, man. We gonna have our backs against the wall too, man. Because, hey, the reason they going to war, they gonna be putting more fucking tension on the people here.
Yeah.
Well, y'all the reason why the economy, y'all gotta take this so we could get back to normal, man. Y'all said the same shit with the jab, and now they lifting the mandates, man. For all you suckers out there that got the damn poke. Now look at you, you feeling stupid now.
Yep.
Where all the UNV people dropping dead at, huh? Bunch of fucking dummies.
Right.
Revelation 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
The haughtiness of the terrible, man. That's really starting with you Americans, you Babylonians, man. You are haughty. And you have nothing to show for it. You're the most detestable people. The whole planet Earth hates the so-called white man, but you have the ability to flex on other nations. You don't think that's gonna come back and bite you?
Come.
And it's coming back to bite you now, man. Because, hey, Joe Beasy, he ain't worried about high gas prices. He ain't gotta pay for gas.
That nigga don't give no fuck.
He don't give a fuck. You people gotta pay for that shit. You people paying $30 for fucking white bread, man. You people paying X, Y, and Z for tainted meat. That's why they putting goddamn what do you call them little cages on pounds of ground beef? You go out there to Florida, they putting like these little security packages on the fucking beach,
Right.
man.
Yeah, I saw that, man. Locking them down.
Go get that shit.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna start doing that with the chicken too. I was in a grocery store the other day that they didn't have no fucking chicken drumsticks. Since when do you run out of drumsticks?
Bro,
Right.
they
Like, this
ain't got
is
shit
empty.
yet. Yeah,
Like, I'm like, damn, man, they
Yeah.
out of all this meat.
They ain't got shit, man.
Cause Jake walking in there like $30. Fuck that, I'm walking out with this shit.
Yeah, we got some drumsticks last week. Them shits was like $15, $16. Drumsticks don't never cost that
They
much.
used to be
Right.
like $5 for a big ass pack.
Yeah, $5, bro. Cause drumsticks, that's considered.
cheap cut.
Yeah, that's the legs. That's the fucking dark meat, as they consider.
Right.
The harder working meat. You rather eat white meat than dark meat. But
Right.
that shit is $15 a pack now. So inflation must come. And when inflation come, this society will collapse. That's when the bank runs, all that shit. Banks have been already testing digital currency, man.
Yeah, they ready.
They ready.
Ready right now.
So all this shit is really set up, man. These nations going to war, they know what they're doing.
Right. And then again, we experiencing all this in February, man. We all know in summertime gas prices go up because all of the travel that's being done, man. So ain't no telling what kind of damage is going to be done moving forward just by this Ukraine and Russia thing alone.
Well, hey, like I said, if it keeps up, we'll start seeing skyrocketing gas prices, man. Because America, they're out of basically quantitative easing QE. They can't really pull that off anymore, man. Because now you buying or you basically borrowing from the Fed at a 0% interest rate, where you gonna get the money from to pay it back? You don't. So that means that the deficit is gonna quadruple, which eventually will lead to a government shutdown.
Yeah.
And when the government shut down, when they can't decide on shit, then what? You're gonna have lawlessness in the streets. People gonna form their own governments, man. Because even down there in Florida, I forgot the mayor, is it DeSantis? That's not DeSantis.
Mayor DeSantis, yeah.
DeSantis, yeah. Basically, he said that in case of a scenario, he's allowing people to start their own private militias because that's constitutional.
Right, right.
You know, they said in case of government tyranny, shit, you can start your own militia.
Yeah.
And those Edomites believe in that. So
Right.
regardless, you have infighting within America.
Yeah, con. The so-called left wing of this place, they're gonna side more with the beast global infrastructure, but there's a remnant, the right side of this place, that's gonna be rebellious, man.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the main part of that infighting. States like Florida, you got rural parts
Texas,
of Michigan,
yeah.
Texas.
Missouri.
There's particular states spread out the United States that are just anti-tyranny, and they have their own militias, man.
Yeah.
And then you got these inner cities like New York, LA, you know, Chicago. These areas, they're going to be more with the global aspect of things, man. And that's where all the fighting is going to start, man.
Yeah, because if you notice, like Chicago, Democratic cities, like Kansas City, even though Missouri is a Republican state, I think they was Democratic up until like a couple of years ago. But this is a highly liberal city, Kansas City. That's why
Right.
you got a lot of Botsis out here.
Right.
But the state of
Down the area,
but the state of Missouri alone is straight conservative, man.
Yeah.
So that's already a division.
Yep.
Because you think, what's this clown's name? The governor of this goddamn country, Parsons. They don't give a fuck about you goddamn people here, man.
Hell no.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew.
12.
This is Matthew 12, verse
Give me Isaiah
25.
14, bro.
And YAHAWASHI knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Right, and what's desolation? Destruction. This place is already destroyed within, so how would the enemy attack? You already showed a loophole in your design, so it's easy for the nation to exploit it. And you already got China in your back door.
Yep.
It even came out that China pretty much, they already got their militias over here. They're just on standby mode. So one day you wake up and you see blue hats outside your door, it ain't gonna be all they was flowing in yesterday. They already here.
Right, right.
They already got private militias out here for that shit, man. What you call mercenaries.
Right.
And this even applies to the nation of Israel, man.
Yeah.
Because back in the ancient world, they was divided on whether YAHAWASHI was a savior or not.
That's the spirit of power coming. 555.
Call it
Yep.
YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it says, and YAHAWASHI knew their thoughts. Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Right.
And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Right. So it's not gonna stand, it's gonna fall, man. You got infighting, you got people that's protesting the jab and people that's not.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, you people can't rather decide whether you want to wear masks or not, man. You worried about smaller shit, but yeah, you finna be in a full-fledged lockdown, man.
Right.
You know, and the reason why they didn't lock down this time is because hey, these businesses would not survive.
they can't take
One
it.
lockdown, this shit would have been through, man.
Yep.
But regardless of it is, you still gonna head into lockdown because they gonna lock these cities down.
That's right.
You got troops rolling in. You got FEMA camps set up. You gonna have garrisons set up. You're gonna have people that's patrolling their own neighborhoods. You're gonna have all out hell in America, man, when these banks collapse. And when people can't get their so-called money out of this goddamn system. People are gonna lose it, man.
That's right, bro.
Straight up.
You got a precept?
Yeah, I was gonna get Revelation 17
Go ahead.
and 15. It says, "And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore,
Right.
and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire."
Right, man. Okay, NATO and the EU. That's what you saying that's gonna hate America, man. America's that great whore. She's manipulating, she's even playing our own fucking counterparts to the left. They showed you that when Trump was in office, man. Turkey, France, they was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this guy doing, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
You causing us to lose trades with Mexico? Like, what the fuck, bro? Chill.
They had that coup in Mexico, or that coup in Turkey.
Yeah.
They were blaming America for that.
Yep.
Because they
Right.
wanted to get Erdogan, I think that dude's name is.
Yep.
Erdogan,
Erdogan,
Yeah, Erdogan.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, just the division is not just gonna be in America; it's gonna be global across inside the beast itself,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's gonna go across the Atlantic into all of these Europe, Germany, France. At a certain point, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are y'all niggas doing, man?"
Yeah.
But it's a spirit that war is starting that way because if it goes west, what's west of Ukraine? Fucking Poland,
Poland,
the UK,
yeah.
Greece, America, Germany,
Italy, France, Germany.
France. So they gotta travel through white boy, man.
That's right.
And what's at the uttermost part of the West, America, man.
Yep.
This end goal here.
Yep.
This is the last boss, man.
Yep.
And as we
man.
said, we said this in our class video. Everybody's gonna get together and realize this is the guy that's causing problems.
Right.
This is the guy that's making us do all this bullshit. So we might as well just cut the cancer out and, well, they think, live happily ever after, right? But
Yeah.
YAHAWASHI is gonna make that emergence.
Right.
Right. And then the thing of it is, like, let's just say the Russians did remain supreme. Then, hey, China ain't gonna deal with that because in their mindset, they're gonna end up like, wait a minute, okay, we got one type of white supremacy out of here, then Russia's gonna rule with a fucking iron fist, man.
Right.
You don't want the Russians ruling over you. You niggas be out there doing push-ups in 6 feet of snow, man.
Yeah, send you to the gulag.
Yeah, the gulag.
Bring that
Yeah,
shit back.
Yeah, because Pastor Har brought out earlier in the video today about mutually assured destruction, and that's going to be the means why they come to the conclusion of why we need to figure out, instead of us destroying each other, we need to figure out the root cause of the problem.
Yeah.
And they're going to come to the conclusion that that problem is America, because they don't all want to go up and flame of nukes.
When
So they're gonna decide who the root cause of the problem is, man. And that's gonna be you Americans,
They
man.
gonna point
That's
right.
right.
You know how in a dark room when the fucking spotlight shines on a star?
Yeah,
America gonna be that elephant in the room, man.
right.
Hey, bring that out again, bro. That's a good point.
This is Revelation 17. Salakia. 17 and 15.
And you people are just fucking couch racing. That's why the scripture said the Most High prepared a sacrifice of bulls. And these people just,
y'all are the
they're
goats
just,
and the rams.
they just sacrifice. These people just here to be destroyed, man.
Yeah, missile food.
Yeah, they just here to be destroyed. 'Cause, I
Right.
mean, look at it. What purpose do they serve,
Right.
man? These people are driving around and talking shit.
Right.
They eating goddamn pig, man. These people don't know what the hell is
They
going
got
on.
no salt.
These motherfuckers, the fact that gas just shot up 30-40%, 30 cents, these motherfuckers are still living life, man.
Yeah,
They worried about getting a goddamn working bag before surviving, man.
right.
You should be in the fucking streets writing right now. You should be mad looking to overthrow fucking Biden bitch ass, man.
That's right.
Fuck you people doing.
Right.
right.
Don't give a fuck.
There's no reason Keisha should have drove by with that spirit on her, man.
But see, Keisha finna go to the local block party and turn up, man.
Yeah.
That's all the bitch care about.
Right.
Her mindset, $4 gas price it don't matter. As long as she
Right.
getting $80 a month in child support, she don't give a
Right.
fuck.
As long as they got backwoods in the store, she don't care.
And guess what? That child support shit finna be cut off, man.
Hell yeah.
And all this money that Joe Beasy is giving you peasy head women.
yeah.
Because you got kids. Yeah. That's why these bitches ain't hitting their baby daddies up for money. A bitch got 10 bands in our account.
Yep.
That's why being a fucking hoe land on her goddamn back, man.
This nigga,
Right.
this nigga woman, she about to get 13 racks.
Yeah.
She told
Right.
me, man.
13
man.
bands.
Shit.
Yep. But that's the Most High fattening this place up, man, for the sacrifice.
God.
Get your belly full. Get everything you can get right now. You know?
Yep.
This is Revelation 17 and 16. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
That's right.
That's the missiles, man. So they gonna come to a common denominator. Hey, what is the problem? It is America.
Yep.
We need to get these people out of here. But see, it's gonna be so cold-blooded because the Lord gonna put all their ass in the drink bag while they focus on Babylon. YAHAWASHI gonna come back, man.
Yeah.
That's what they not banking on.
That's
see,
right.
they know, but subconsciously they like, yeah, it's written to happen, but we don't know.
Right.
Lord is gonna blindside them, man.
Yep. He's gonna hit her, man. Notice it said they're gonna hate her whore first, then they're gonna make her naked, and then they're gonna burn her, man. So it's gonna be a series of things that's gonna happen very rapidly, man.
And how they gonna make her naked? Because they gonna pull their reserves out of that dollar, man.
That's right, man.
Right? And when that military is cut down, because like I said, the dollar's backed by the military.
Right.
Point blank period. It's the military. That's why they go to war. That's why they off Gaddafi. That's why they killed Saddam Hussein. Because they was bringing a gold standard back into their currency, man. They said, we don't need this shit. We don't need y'all. We got our own. We self-sustained, man. What the military do? They came in and they took them out, man.
Right.
That's why the Most High say he's gonna break the teeth of this fucking war, man.
That's right.
This is 2nd Ezra 13. I'm gonna start at 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Now who was those men that came to subdue the man out of the sea? Who were those men?
These military troops, man.
Multiple heaven, all the other nations come against him.
Right, the military.
NATO.
EU, the Eastern Bloc, all these nations.
Get Joel 3 just to back that up. To kind of paint the picture. Because Yahawashi gonna show up in the valley of Jehoshaphat, what the Lord's gonna set up.
This is Joel 3, verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right, and you got people talking about stop the war. This place been at war, man.
Yeah.
You worried about Ukraine, y'all can't even figure out how to get your own society back right, man. Fuck you worried about Ukraine for? You gotta fix the problem here.
Yeah, your daughter's gonna grow up to be hoes in
Yeah,
America.
you got TikTok.
Right.
TikTok is defeating you, man.
Right.
Instagram is defeating
Yeah, that's the war.
OnlyFans. That's the fucking war. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, it's bigger than Russian, nigga.
Right. Hey, but you know what? You know what they never said stop the war? They've been at war in Afghanistan for 20 years. But because they know Afghanistan doesn't have the means to fight back, they not out here protesting.
Nah.
But when they see Russia on there, they know they got the means to fight back. All of a sudden they protesting because they don't want to go to war with Russia, man. Because they know Russia is gonna fucking put hands on you, man.
Russia ain't gonna play with them, man. I'm trying to tell you, hey, look, America don't have the weaponry to defend them, bro.
Hell no.
America is hiding behind NATO.
Yeah.
Look, Biden don't want no smoke, man.
Yeah.
That's why this nigga keeps saying we need to go to the negotiate. Fuck the table, nigga, fight.
Sanctions.
Fight.
Nigga done already slapped you in the face.
Nigga, how many sanctions you gonna put on them?
Sanctions.
You've been putting sanctions. Hasn't
Fight,
Russia
bro.
said?
Fight.
Right.
Nigga, you being called out.
Yeah.
Russia won't look. They said it. They said anybody that intervene, you're gonna face consequences unlike any other. That was a shot at you, man.
You supposed to load up the clip, nigga. Y'all supposed to load up the clips on these niggas.
That's what that nigga Fee said. Hey, grab the strap, man. You supposed to look. You supposed to head your boys, man. Y'all supposed to be on back of them trucks right now.
Hey, this ain't the America of 50, 60 years ago, man.
That's right.
This is not the same dudes that'll run up in your crib and fuck your shit up no more,
Hell
bro.
nah, man.
Hell no.
This is the wicked, man.
Place is through, man. Look at this.
All right, we trying to teach. We trying to teach. We trying to teach.
This is the type of demonic shit.
God is good.
All right, we trying
God
to teach.
is real.
We trying to teach.
And God will come.
Yeah, man. Keep
After
bringing
it's all said and
the
done.
scriptures out.
Hey,
Coming back.
this 2nd Ezra 13, verse 5.
Tell me.
And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
I'm a thief. I'm
All
a
right,
loser.
trying to teach.
Just let her take it, man. Don't
Kind of disrupting the word right now.
Yeah. Take it out of here.
Hey, because we getting turned up in
I'm
this
good.
spirit, man. They have to bring
God's
Satan.
eyes. Don't ever kick yourself.
That's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Hey, this the nigga that's ruling over you, man. This Esau.
Esau's finished, man.
Yeah, she don't mind women, man. Tripping.
Hey, she might as well get drunk, told the fuck up, whatever it is, get high, whatever you Edomites do, man, do that now.
She ain't meant
Fight
to,
the
right?
power.
She got demons.
Yeah, she got demons, man. Of course. She the thief. She said it like to steal.
Bitch, man.
Yeah, take your ass back to independence, man.
But it says, but
My own daughter don't even want to walk with her.
right, 2nd Ezra 13:6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereof the hill was graven, and I could not. After this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid and yet durst fight.
Right. You know
right,
why?
man.
They was afraid because, I mean, they wasn't expecting it, man.
That's a sight, yeah.
See, Esau knows, but his pride won't allow him to fully submit to that.
Right.
It's like, wait a minute, and that had to be a horrific sight for the so-called world's top military. Remember, this is the world's military.
Yeah.
The powerhouse of the world, right?
Yep.
America, hey, you had the U.S. military there. All the American troops weren't going to be destroyed until this happened.
Yeah.
You know? So you had America out there, you had Russia. All these people put their differences aside to fight YAHAWASHI.
Right.
I can imagine when he came, they probably stopped because it got dark. They looked like, oh shit. They looked like,
Yeah, like, oh.
their worst fears came, bro.
Right.
That shit gonna be so cold because, hey,
right.
who knows YAHAWASHI may pull up, bump or something, bro. He gonna pull up in that, man. YAHAWASHI gonna come back so cold because nobody was expecting it, man.
That's right.
We expect it.
Right.
We expect
Right.
that to happen, man.
He gonna pull up on your ass.
Yep. And the crazy thing is, it's gonna be
Right,
so unexpected because they're gonna be distracted with everything else.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, first of all, before that happens, it's gonna be unprecedented.
Yeah.
Because all the nations are gonna be gathered
They
for the first
focus
time
on
to
each-
war.
They focus on each other.
So they not gonna be expecting nothing because what's happening is already
Right.
unprecedented.
Yeah.
And then something way beyond that's gonna happen. Now YAHAWASHI's gonna show up.
That's the ultimate Black Swan event.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like right in the midst of that, America's gonna be in the process of being destroyed.
Yeah.
All that's gonna be, it's gonna be so much shit happening at that time, man.
Right.
They're gonna be fighting a war in the Middle East, okay, trying to take over the land of Israel. All right, America, they're gonna be trying to fend off the strongholds here.
Yep.
Because you're gonna have troops invading this place.
China.
America's gonna be all up in flames when that shit happen.
Oh hell yeah.
You know? So it's like, god damn, basically Esau is like, we're losing control.
Yep.
We're losing control.
Can you find that quote by Ronald Reagan where he says if all the nations of earth,
We're gonna have to come together to
Yeah.
fight a common enemy or something like that.
Yeah.
Barbecue shot, keep reading that, bro.
read it again, 2nd Ezra
Oh.
13, verse 5 again. After this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.